Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is what and who is an accountant. Today's topic is very interesting for me as I'm working as an accountant in our organization, and I can explain this concept with you guys in a very easy and a simple way. So every individual who is going to start his career in an accounting field, so he will be understanding this in a very good and easy way. So let's start with the beginning, that what we are going to learn in this video. What and who is an accountant? I will explain you inshallah. The duties of an accounting, what I am doing. If I am an accountant, what I am doing in an organization. How to become an accountant. If you are still deciding on your career path, so you should know first, if you are choosing an accounting field, you should know first who is accountant, what he is doing, what are the benefits for him if he is becoming an accountant. So let's start this topic, as we will start with what is an accountant and who is an accountant. An accountant is a financial advisor of the company. In terms of money, in terms of finance, in terms of shortage of money. So an accountant is advising to the management about money. If the sales increased, he has to inform, he has to advise how to manage the sales. If the expenses increased, he has to advise on those expenses. Why these expenses increased? Which of the area the management should monitor to decrease the expenses. So an accountant is a financial advisor of a company. An accountant is a risk monitor. He is monitoring the risk. If arising in a company, he has to give the notice to the management. This area of the business is going to be in risk due to shortage of funds or whatever the reason will be. And an accountant is a money manager. Like every transaction in the business is going in terms of money, the accountant is the one who is handling those transactions. So he knows everything about the money, where the money is going, from where the money is coming, where the shortage is coming, how to take over this shortage of money. Either we have to get loan from the banks or other organizations. So these all the things an accountant is handling. Now, the business decisions, a very major role of an accountant is the business decisions. As an accountant is preparing financial statements for the business owners or the stakeholders, so they are making the decisions, the future decisions on these financial reports. So an accountant is a very key part of a business who is handling all the money related transaction of the business. It is a simple and easy way. As I'm working an accountant, I can tell you my business routines or the daily routines. When I'm coming to the office, I have to check all the transactions in terms of money. What are the expenses, what are the sales, what are the loans, what are the liabilities, assets, and a lot of things which are related to the money, like petty cash, aging of the receivables, aging of the payables. So these all the things are handled by the accountants. So the next we will see what are the duties in detail an accountant is doing. Now you know what is an accountant. Here we have duties of an accountant, like checking bank statements and reconciling. Like every company having a ledger account of bank, and the bank is also keeping the records of our all transactions. So we need to check and manage both, like reconcile and match those transactions. If we see any flaws or any mistakes, so those mistakes an accountant is reconciling. Checking of expenses, internal or external expenses. Internal expenses are related to the employees, and external expenses are related to the suppliers, stakeholders, etc. So all these transactions an accountant is analyzing, recording and reporting. Account receivable and accounts payable. How much money a company has to receive and how much company has the liability to pay to the supplier. An accountant is examining, reconciling the ledgers of accounts payable, accounts receivable. So these things also done by an accountant. Creating company financial reports like profit and loss, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statements, ratio analysis, notes to the accounts. So these all financial statements are prepared by an accountant. So on the basis of these reports, the management making the business decision, the future business decisions. Analyzing data to see the company's financial health. Either the company is generating money or losing. So these are all analyses done by the accountant. So the management knows if they are in profit or loss. Checking on proficiency of the software used to organize data. Like if we are using an accounting software, an accountant should know what are the flaws and mistakes are going on in the software. So he has to notify and correct from the software developer. The next is generating financial reports that display the company's profits, equity and cash flows. The profits will be coming from the income statement. Equity statement will be our owner statement, how much they are investing and how much they are withdrawing from the company. So these all things an accountant has to show. He has to keep the records of each and every transaction happening in the business. So the accountant follows accounting standards like IFRS, GAAP, International Financial Reporting Standards, and Journal Accounting Accepted Accounting Principles. So these are all the duties, not restricted like these are the duties. There are many other duties an accountant is doing also. Every transaction in terms of money, if going on in the business, the accountant has to record and report. The next we have here how to become an accountant. If you are going to decide that you are going to become an accountant, so you have to keep in mind that you have to enroll on a degree program which leads to in the accounting field like commerce, that a business, you should know about the businesses, and after that you have to decide the degree in accounting. Choose your career path like finance, if you are going to be a financial analyst, taxation, bookkeeping, auditing, financial reporting, etc. What is your career path? Which area you are going to decide? You have to decide, you need to choose your career path. Find an internship. When you choose your career path and you are in between of your degree program, you should find a company and work there as an internship, unpaid or paid. It will give you a good exposure on a practical learning, because when you are studying theoretical, but when you are practicing, you will be getting an experience in that field. So after that you can complete your degree and you have to find a job, and when you find the job, then you need to get certified from CPA, CMA or CIA, whichever. There are other certified accounting degrees, like CPA is certified public accountant, CMA is certified management accountant, CIA is certified internal auditor. So whatever the degree you are going to choose, you have to be certified at the end. So this is the concept of accountant, who they are and what they are doing. I hope guys you understand and you will be going to choose your right path of your career. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye and good luck for your future.